GHK is widely considered one of the best brands if you're in the market for a gas blowback AK, or really any gas blowback rifle in general. This review will cover my year-and-a-half experience with specifically the GHK 105, but will also cover their whole AK line as they are all the same internally. When in the market for a gas blowback rifle, you might be trying to get the best bang for your buck without breaking the bank. The GHK AK line starts at around $400, but usually sits around $500 for most models. On top of that, your green gas mags start at $50 and range up to $70 for the CO2 mags. Durability-wise, the GHK AKs have some to be desired. The bolt carrier is made of a cheap pot metal material, and the internals are made of a similar weak metal. They will work and last a long time, but one of the most common upgrades is replacing the bolt and hammer with Hephaestus steel internals, but I'll talk about upgrades later in the review. The stock hop-up performs to standard. Nothing insane, but also not bad. I have also never experienced any sort of misfeed or jam, which I can't say about many other gas blowbacks I've used in the past. LM4. It is also probably the least requiring of maintenance. I've only been cleaning it every month or two, and still haven't had any sort of performance issues. For the overall feel, the GHK 105 is very sturdy and very well built. Having the same bodies as LCT AKs, I'm confident that if I dropped it, it would hold up. The recoil is very crisp and satisfying, and the hammer clicking on dry fire feels very real and also adds to immersion. Despite the bolt only being half travel, the recoil on semi and especially full auto would surprise you. The gas efficiency with the standard green gas mags is very good. I'm usually able to get through complete magazines without running out of gas on semi and full auto. The magazines are built well, and I trust them a lot more to take a fall than any other gas mag I've touched in the past. For most airsoft upgrades in general, usually the hop-up is the first thing to go. With the stock hop-up being nothing too special, investing in a maple leaf hop-up unit in an aftermarket barrel might be a good idea. This unit specifically can take AEG inner barrels, making it a very nice first upgrade. Another good upgrade would be replacing the bolt carrier and internals with Hephaestus steel parts. Not only did my charging handle break off the bolt carrier, but part of the auto sear also broke, making the AK semi-auto only. Not that I use auto in games regularly, but it was a little sad until I was able to replace it. Probably the most popular upgrade or mod people do to their GHK AKs is the Wns Full Travel Kit. It's relatively easy to install aside from some modification to the bolt carrier. I personally have not used it, but I've heard good things about it. Installation-wise, it was a little tricky at first to understand how the trigger system and other internals worked, but after replacing my auto sear and hammer, it's a fairly basic system, and just by looking at reference photos, you can reassemble with ease. In conclusion, I'd recommend a GHK AK to any airsoft player who's interested in using a gas blowback rifle. They are very durable, don't require a ton of maintenance, and are incredibly fun. If you have any questions that I didn't cover in this concise review, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more gas blowback content.